we made three fundamental commitments to our customers. One of those commitments is to upgrade our transmission system. And that's our resiliency and reliability roadmap. And we are fully committed to that improvement in our transmission system, in our high voltage and low voltage distribution system. The second commitment we made is that we're going to stay in the gas delivery game. So we deliver electricity and or gas to 6.8 million of the 10 million people that live in the state of Michigan. And we have made a commitment to improve that gas system and to remove methane from that system. And we are well on our way for completing that. In fact, one of the projects we completed last year was the Mid-Michigan project. And it was a great example of our commitment to our gas delivery business. This was a board approved and Michigan Public Service Commission approved $550 million upgrade of our gas delivery system just east of Lansing. So we took 55 miles of old 1940s pipe and we completely rebuilt that with modern pipe in a new transmission corridor. And that $550 million project we brought online at the end of last year, in September of last year, 3 weeks ahead of schedule, $90 million below budget, and 1.1 million man-hours without a single reportable incident. The third commitment we've made to our customers is to transform our electric supply stack, our generation stack, from old coal and old conventional steam to a mix of solar, wind, battery storage, and natural gas. We may bring nuclear online in 2035 or beyond, but that's to be determined. So as part of that commitment to upgrade our generation stack or generation portfolio, we intend to have 9,000 megawatts of solar on our system. Of that 9,000 megawatts of solar, we intend to build and own and operate about half that ourselves. The other half we're relying on third-party developers like Geronimo Power. Yeah, I got another name in my mind right there, and I didn't want to say that. So, great developers like Geronimo Power that can deliver projects on budget, on schedule, and deliver what they promise they're going to deliver. Because as you look today, you see a 125 megawatt project that's almost finished construction here. Remember, I said 9,000 megawatts of solar. That's 72 of these projects, equivalent of 72 of these projects we need to build through the next decade. Either build and own and operate ourselves or through third-party developers like Geronimo Power. So I'm really happy that you guys were able to get this done and that you'll bring this online to help us meet those goals. The second important point I wanted to make is our commitment to the local community. Consumers Energy has been in business for 138 years, and we are fully committed to all of our customers and the local communities in which we own and operate facilities. And so when we self-develop projects, we are very cognizant of that, very cognizant of our reputation, very cognizant of our relationship with the local community. And we expect the exact same thing from third-party developers that assist us. And so I was very pleased when I read the brochure that was given to everybody today. It really emphasized the benefits to the local community. The benefits to the local community from the construction period, from the operating period, and the benefits to the local community from the tax revenue and other revenues that are going to accrue off this project for the local community. So very pleased to see that emphasis on the local community and taking care of the local community. The third point I wanted to emphasize, and it's a reiteration of what I said earlier, we are not a one-trick pony in terms of this energy transformation. We want to have a variety of resources, a flexible variety of resources that includes solar, wind, battery storage, natural gas, and possibly nuclear on the out years. And so this project right here, although it's a relatively small part of our 9,000 megawatt overall goal of solar, this project is extraordinarily important to provide us that flexibility, that resource flexibility. Just as you your stock portfolio or your mutual fund portfolio, you don't want to put it all into, say, Enron stock, right? If you were back at the end of the last century, you want to have a very diversified portfolio of resources in your stock or your mutual fund portfolio. The same holds true for a generation portfolio. We want to have a mix of resources. We want to have the zero carbon emitting resources like solar. We want to have, and wind. We want to have battery storage to be able to move that generation and to play the ancillary services game. And we also want to have natural gas as that backbone of our system. And so this is an important contributing factor to that overall flexible system that we want to have. So I wanted to thank Geronimo Power today. I want to thank the entire team, Barnhart, and everybody that's involved with this project, because this is a fantastic project, a fantastic addition to our resource portfolio, and hopefully it won't be the last that we do with Geronimo Power. So thank you very much, everybody, and thank you for coming today.